Hi guys and girls, welcome to another episode of the MK2 Golf Stories. Back again with the infamous GTD. In this video we're going to look at why it's not starting. So if you've got a GTD that doesn't start, maybe we can help you. Okay. Okay, so we're just looking for any fuel coming down these lines when we turn it over. You ready? Yep. Can't see anything. So here it is, the GTD engine. After we changed the ignition, the only thing we could get it to do was turn over. There was no fuel coming down these lines here, there was nothing. So a few things to check. First of all, you've got a solenoid here. When you turn the ignition on, this should click. If it doesn't click, that could be a problem. Next thing we did was we tried to bleed any air out of the system. You can see the fuel come down here and there's lots of air in it. We could see bubbles coming back on the return and again bubbles coming down into the engine. As we were turning it over was to loosen these nuts, the injector nuts, one at a time. That will bring the fuel through and push any air out. We put a bit of extra diesel in it because it had been sitting here with 6-year-old diesel in it, which obviously wasn't going to help. We've got an air filter to put on it, and we've got a proper battery because that thing is just not cranking the engine over fast enough. We did try jump starting it from my dad's car, but the jump leads were getting that hot, they were smoking. So once I've got the new battery, we'll try that on it, proper diesel battery. Not this thing. And my airbox, unfortunately the airbox I've got, I don't have the top for it. I've got the bottom, so what I've done is I bought a cone air filter, which I'm going to put on here. And then we'll get the new battery on, and then we'll see if we can get it starting. The thing we've done is sort out all these clips, because there was loads of tape behind these, and there was no clips on them, so we put clips on all these hoses, all these connections, so there's hopefully no air leaks now, which could also stop it starting. There's a fuse for the glow plugs, which is here near the brake fluid container. This is the fuse box for the glow plugs, and where the fuse should be, there's actually a load of twisted copper wire, which might not be helping things, I don't know. So we've got some proper fuses, I'm going to put one in. We've just taken the copper wire out and looks a bit corroded and a bit of residue on there, so we're going to give that a sand. These are the type of fuses you need. I'll put a link to them in the description below. 50 amp strip fuses. So we put that in there. Hopefully that might help us. Aha, there we go. It's a good fit. That should just pop over there. So another day messing about with a GTD, but it's up and running. Can't believe it. It's taken us all week to get it running. I'll go through quickly what we had to do, everything we've done to try and get it running, okay? So, first we checked we're getting a click on the solenoid here. And we turn the ignition to position 2, which we were. We've got an air filter. We didn't see fuel coming down here, so we had to bleed the system. Now bleeding it meant cracking each nut on the engine while we turn it over, getting all the air out. We found cracking this one made the biggest difference. It almost started because there's loads of air in here. Once we cracked all that, it was almost going. We took this off, sprayed a load of easy start in there. We've also been spraying loads of easy start down here. but it seemed to be when we put easy start in here and had this off that it finally brought it to life and got it going. So next on my list of jobs is change the oil, which we're going to do in a bit, and we need to sort out all the piping and get the fan's not working either, so we need to probably change the switch in the radiator for the fan, get that working. Oil cooler's been bypassed, so we need to plumb the oil cooler back in, probably change that. But yeah, it's working. I can't believe we got it fucking started. I am chuffed to bits. So thanks for sticking with me through this video. I know it's been another long one, but if you found it useful at all, and maybe we've given you some pointers to get your GTD working, consider dropping a like and clicking on the subscribe button. Leave us any comments or thoughts you've got, or if you've got any pipes or hoses that we could use, that'd be great. Yeah, nearly MOT time. Thanks guys, see you later.